Ashwagandha's history dates back over 3,000 years to ancient India, where it was first used in Ayurvedic medicine. What if your body is desperately trying to tell you that it needs this ancient herb? Your adrenal glands, nervous system, and immune health all rely on balanced hormones. And when stress throws everything off, ashwagandha may be exactly what you need. I'm going to cover 8 strange signs your body is begging for ashwagandha. Stay tuned for the last one because it may shock you. The first sign is your brain feels foggy and you struggle to focus. Do you walk into a room and forget why you're there? Lose your train of thought mid-conversation? Struggle to focus on tasks that used to come easily? If so, you're not alone. Many people experience brain fog, memory lapses, or trouble concentrating, often without realizing that chronic stress is the underlying cause. Under prolonged stress, your body releases high levels of cortisol. While cortisol is useful in short bursts, excessive amounts can become toxic to your brain, particularly the hippocampus, the area responsible for memory and learning. Over time, chronic stress disrupts neural communication, slows cognitive processing, and makes it harder to retain new information. It also depletes neurotransmitters like dopamine, serotonin, and acetylcholine, all of which are critical for mental clarity and focus. The accumulation of oxidative stress further damages brain cells, while reduced blood flow to the brain limits oxygen and nutrient delivery, making it more difficult to stay sharp and process new ideas. Ashwagandha is one of the most powerful natural brain boosters because it works in multiple ways to protect and enhance cognitive function. By lowering stress hormones, it prevents cortisol from overwhelming and damaging brain cells. It also increases acetylcholine, a key neurotransmitter responsible for learning, focus, and memory recall, helping to improve mental clarity and cognitive performance. Additionally, ashwagandha promotes nerve growth factor, which supports brain cell regeneration and enhances neuroplasticity, keeping the mind sharp and resilient. Its potent antioxidant properties neutralize free radicals that contribute to cognitive decline, while its ability to balance dopamine and serotonin helps improve concentration, motivation, and overall mental well-being. The second sign is you feel exhausted, no matter how much you rest. Do you wake up feeling just as tired as when you went to bed? Do you hit an afternoon slump that makes even simple tasks feel like a struggle? If it seems like no amount of sleep, coffee, or energy drinks can keep you feeling refreshed, your adrenal glands may be overworked. When your body is under chronic stress, whether from work, emotional strain, poor sleep, or even over-exercising, it produces excess cortisol, the hormone responsible for the fight or flight response. While cortisol is essential in short bursts to help you respond to stressful situations, constantly elevated levels can throw your entire system out of balance, leading to adrenal fatigue. This is when your adrenal glands, which produce hormones like cortisol and adrenaline, become depleted from overuse. The result? Persistent exhaustion, brain fog, and a reliance on caffeine or sugar just to function. Ashwagandha is one of nature's most powerful adaptogens, meaning it helps your body adapt to stress rather than being overwhelmed by it. Unlike stimulants like caffeine, which give you a temporary energy boost but eventually leave you more drained, ashwagandha works at the root of the problem by balancing cortisol levels and supporting healthy adrenal function. Additionally, ashwagandha enhances mitochondrial energy production, meaning it helps generate ATP, the body's energy currency, at the cellular level. This means that instead of artificially spiking your energy like caffeine does only to cause a crash later, ashwagandha supports steady, sustained energy throughout the day. The third sign is when you get anxious, stressed, or overwhelmed by small things. Do you find yourself overreacting to minor inconveniences? Maybe your heart races when you get an unexpected email, or you feel on edge all day for no clear reason. If even the smallest issues trigger anxiety or panic, it could be a sign that your body is stuck in a chronic fight or flight mode. When we face stress, whether it's a looming deadline, financial worries, or even excessive screen time, our sympathetic nervous system activates, releasing cortisol and adrenaline. These hormones prepare the body for an immediate response, increasing heart rate, sharpening focus, and redirecting energy to deal with a perceived threat. The problem? Modern life keeps us in this state far too often. Instead of calming down once the stressor passes, Chronic stress floods your body with cortisol, keeping you trapped in a loop of anxiety, tension, and restlessness. This is where ashwagandha shines. As one of the most powerful natural adaptogens, it helps regulate the body's stress response, lowering cortisol levels and restoring balance to the nervous system. Instead of simply masking stress like pharmaceuticals, ashwagandha teaches the body how to handle stress more efficiently over time. Studies have shown that ashwagandha can reduce cortisol levels by up to 30%, making it one of the best herbs for naturally relieving anxiety. It works by enhancing GABA activity, a calming neurotransmitter that slows down the nervous system and promotes relaxation. This helps turn off the fight or flight response, making you feel calmer, more in control, and less reactive to daily stressors. If you've been feeling chronically on edge, like your nervous system is constantly overstimulated, ashwagandha may be the natural reset your body is craving. If you're finding this information helpful, make sure to like and subscribe. Number 4 is that you crave sugar and carbs constantly. Do you find yourself reaching for sweets, bread, or processed snacks even when you're not truly hungry? Do you experience sudden hunger spikes, followed by energy crashes that leave you feeling sluggish? If so, your body may be caught in a cycle of stress-induced cravings fueled by hormonal imbalances. When stress levels rise, your body releases cortisol, a hormone that plays a key role in regulating metabolism and blood sugar. While cortisol is essential for survival, chronically high levels disrupt normal metabolic processes. One of the most common effects is blood sugar instability, where glucose levels rise and fall unpredictably, leading to powerful cravings for quick sources of energy, like sugary or carb-heavy foods. These cravings aren't just about willpower, they're a biological response to stress. Cortisol triggers the release of insulin, the hormone that regulates blood sugar. When insulin surges in response to stress, blood sugar levels can drop too quickly, making your body crave fast-digesting sugars and refined carbs to restore balance. This cycle can become a vicious loop where stress leads to cravings, followed by a sugar rush, a crash, and then another round of cravings. Over time, this pattern contributes to weight gain, insulin resistance, and energy imbalances, making it even harder to break free from unhealthy eating habits. Ashwagandha works by addressing the root cause of these cravings, cortisol dysregulation. As a powerful adaptogen, it helps to balance cortisol levels, preventing the stress-induced blood sugar fluctuations that drive intense hunger for sweets and processed foods. Studies have shown that ashwagandha can reduce cortisol by up to 30%, helping to restore metabolic stability and curb excessive appetite. The fifth sign is your hair is thinning or falling out. Hair loss isn't just about genetics. Chronic stress and hormone imbalances can wreak havoc on your hair. High cortisol levels can lead to excessive shedding, brittle strands, or even premature graying. Ashwagandha supports thyroid function, reduces inflammation, and helps balance hormones, promoting healthier, stronger hair. The sixth sign is you have trouble sleeping, even when you're tired. If you lie in bed exhausted but can't seem to fall asleep, or if you wake up multiple times during the night, your nervous system may be overstimulated. High cortisol levels in the evening disrupt melatonin production, keeping you wired when you should be winding down. Ashwagandha promotes relaxation by supporting GABA receptors, helping you fall asleep faster and stay asleep longer. Number 7 is your muscles feel weak or achy for no reason. If you frequently experience muscle weakness, soreness, or tension without intense exercise, stress could be depleting your body's ability to recover. Ashwagandha enhances muscle recovery, reduces inflammation, and improves physical endurance by boosting oxygen use in the muscles. It's even been shown to support muscle growth in athletes. The last one is your libido has disappeared. If your desire for intimacy has faded and you're feeling disconnected from the passion you once had, stress and hormonal imbalances could be the hidden culprit. Many people assume that a low sex drive is simply a part of aging, but in reality, chronic stress, high cortisol levels, and hormonal disruptions are often to blame. When your body is under stress, it prioritizes survival over reproduction. This means that instead of producing optimal levels of testosterone, estrogen, and other sex hormones, your body shifts its focus toward cortisol production to help manage stress. While this response is helpful in short-term fight or flight situations, prolonged stress leads to a hormonal imbalance that can significantly reduce sexual desire, arousal, and overall energy. High cortisol levels interfere with testosterone production in both men and women. Though testosterone is commonly associated with men, it's also crucial for women's libido, energy, and muscle maintenance. When stress is constant, testosterone levels decline, leading to a noticeable drop in libido, difficulty feeling aroused, and even decreased physical stamina. At the same time, cortisol disrupts dopamine, the neurotransmitter associated with pleasure and motivation, making it harder to feel excitement or attraction. Beyond hormonal disruptions, fatigue, anxiety, and poor sleep, common side effects of chronic stress also play a role in lowering sex drive. If you're constantly exhausted, mentally overwhelmed, or emotionally disconnected, intimacy can start to feel like just another task rather than a source of pleasure and connection. Ashwagandha is one of the most effective natural solutions for restoring libido and reviving intimacy. As an adaptogen, it helps regulate cortisol levels, reducing the stress that suppresses sex hormone production. Research has shown that ashwagandha can boost testosterone levels naturally, leading to improved sexual desire, performance, and overall vitality. It also enhances circulation and nitric oxide production, which can increase blood flow to erogenous zones, improving physical arousal. Ashwagandha is a natural way to restore balance, improve energy, and protect against the damaging effects of chronic stress. If you're looking for a high-quality ashwagandha supplement, check out our top recommendations below. If you found this information helpful, make sure to like and subscribe and share it with others. Thanks for watching.